Hi guys, it's Claire here and I'm here to do a video I guess about my post-Nano experience. So what I'm doing right now and who I'd like to thank for just the brilliance that it was during April. Have to think there for a second. April. Okay, so I did actually reach 50k. Strangely enough, I reached it exactly. Nothing over and nothing less. When I finished my novel and I wrote the last word, it was 50k, and that just made me laugh so hard. I'm very proud of myself too, because there were a lot of times where I wanted to stop because I was taking on a lot of stuff, and I'm still taking on actually more stuff than I was in April. And I'm supposed to be resting, but oh, there's a bit of fluff in my eye. But I'm really proud of myself for just really sticking it out, trying to finish this thing. It was never meant to be a novel, but I'm really glad how it turned out, because I found out so much about my minor character from a major novel I'm working on, and it works so well. And not only that, I just found out lots and lots about different characters, and it was so worth the experience. But more so than that, the experience of meeting some fantastic new people has just changed my life completely. And there are two in particular lovely ladies that have really made an impact in my life and really just kept me upbeat during the whole process, especially by watching videos and commenting and talking and, you know, laughing and just sort of sharing that experience, and even afterwards. So I'd like to say a thank you to 3 certain people first, and these are people who are good friends and who have been commenting. I believe that one of them was doing Nano as well. Yes, I think yes, you were doing Nano. And I'm so sorry I wasn't commenting very much and I need to catch up on so many people's videos on this channel. It's not funny. I've just been life guys, and then I found Father Facts, so that's even worse. So basically, the first person I would like to thank is Apsy Death. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You just recently commented on my video on publishing, and I really appreciate that. I really hope that you stick with me and follow some other of my writing videos, because I do intend to share some more writing videos with you guys, and I hope that you enjoy that. Also, if you are interested in filofaxing, definitely check out my channel. That's awesome. But I'm going to check out your channel, and I'm going to comment on people's videos, so I'm going to catch up, guys. The second person is Frenchie D, and I love this woman. She is fantastic. She inspired me to try reading different material. She makes me think a lot too. I love her poetry and her books by poetry, and she was doing Nano as well. And I'm inspired by her too, because she has a job and she has children, I believe, and she was still working on her novel. And I don't have children. I'm really trying very desperately to have one, but if you've followed my channel for a long time, you know that I am struggling at the moment because I have polycystic ovary syndrome, so that makes it a bit hard. So I don't really know what it's like to have a family in that sense, but I do know the struggles of actually having someone in my house that has Asperger's. So in a way, it sometimes is like having a child. So I really admire people who can fit their writing into their lives like that, and it just, yeah, I struggle sometimes with just being by myself and having that motivation and having all this other stuff like my outside family and my partner and who has Asperger's, and so it can be a lot to take on. So I really admire people who can fit that into their lives and not displace it. The same with reading. So yeah. Also, I'd like to say thank you to Deborah at Deborah's Book Cafe, because you have caught up with my videos, and I love you so much, Deborah. I'm so sorry lately we have not been communicating much, but I just checked out that link that you sent me, and oh my god, I was supposed to be taking a day off the computer today, except for this video, to work on some other projects, but now I'm just sitting here scrolling through this organisation blog, which I will post down below for people who want to see. I'm like, oh my god, no, no, I'm not supposed to be doing this. But yeah, you know how much I love you, and I always have, and you've been here, you know, on my book channel for probably up to 3 years, I think it is now. So thank you for taking some time out of your busy schedule to comment on my videos. I really appreciate and love you so much, Deborah, and I'll catch up sometime. I hope we'll catch up. I just haven't been in the mood to watch reading videos lately. I've been in a file-maxing mood. So the last 3 people I would say is, first off, Jarrett Martins. Now, I didn't really have that much communication with Jarrett, but I did watch his videos, and they were always funny and entertaining, and I really felt like even though he wasn't getting to the core of himself, he was always presenting himself in a raw state, and I really appreciate when people can sort of just laugh at themselves in a way, and I feel like he was laughing at himself at some point. It's not in a bad way, but just how I perceive it. Some of his videos are really interesting, and I really like them, and I really like how he says, like, be fancy, because that's just something that really catches me out. I love it when people not so much have, like, you know, mottos or whatever you want to call them, but when people have something about them that they say, or the way that they talk, that really jumps out at me. Like, I'm always like, you know, you're a jazzin' chap, or, you know, you're spanking, or whatever like that. So for someone to say, like, be fancy, it just makes me really, like, happy and bubbly, because, like, who would want to be fancy? So it really just added to my day, especially when I was struggling to watch his videos, and really I knew his kind of, I guess, his personality. And I don't know if he's going to be watching this, but I can really connect with you, Jarrett, because I have a lot of anxiety as well, and I just don't want to waste my life. I mean, I just don't. So yeah, I can be there with you. No. The other 2 are probably the most commented and most important people who have influenced my life over the period of April and still continue to do so. The first one is, I cannot pronounce this properly, Cheryl, so please, I apologize. She Recounters. I just in my head, I just said Cheryl all the time, so Cheryl, you are fantastic. You are just the most wonderful woman, I swear. You inspired me, you commented, you made me laugh. Some of the comments that we shared together really just sort of made me think as well. I loved your video that you posted about writing anxiety, because I'm kind of going through that right now. Post-natal anxiety. And, you know, and I think that you have so much wisdom within you, but it's very, I think it's very humbling to me to have someone who is a little bit older than me, but who still has that sort of jazzin' personality, and who's a bit sassy and a bit more comfortable in her skin, and not afraid to tell people how it is, or at least in the comments, and sort of, you know, and I felt your pain when you were sick all through Nano, and I just hope that after Nano, like the next Nano, if you're going to be doing November, please do November, you know, you can be a bit better. Hopefully I'm not going to be sick this time, but yeah, you comment on everything, and every comment you make just makes my day, and I cannot wait to see what you have in store. Please make some more videos. I really love watching that video, and I really love hearing your comments on everything. So, and if you want me to do any videos, Cheryl, I can certainly do so, because yeah, I think you prompted a lot of my videos as well. And lastly, but not least, is The Sun Went Red, which is Caitlin, and another person who is absolutely amazing. And I kind of watched her video, a little bit of a peek before Nano. I think, I have a terrible memory, but I think she commented on one of my videos, or something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then when I went and I checked out some of her videos, and I'm like, yeah, this is cool. And then she started making camp videos for April, so I watched all of them, like, ad nauseum. I just could not get enough of this woman. And the way that you talk, Caitlin, it's really hard for me to describe. It's very inspirational because you're very, very smart and you make me think, and that's very, very important, I think, when I watch videos too. And even on your sort of low days, you still had some positive, upbeat message to put across. And I think that's really important too. That's kind of what I grab at, because, you know, on my bad days or worst days, I always try to be a positive person. So I really admire that in you, that you can take a crappy day and, you know, share it with the world and still have something positive to say about it. And that is very, very, it's touching. It really is, because it's very hard in this world to be that kind of person. Also, your story is just, I cannot wait to have it in my hands. Like, oh, I need it in my hands now. So write it. I need to see it now. But you just commented on everything, and even outside of the whole Nano experience, swapping emails on Twitter and talking about things, and you really accepted me for who I was in pretty much my entirety. And I'm really appreciative that you think that I'm a unique person, because I don't go out of my way to be a unique person, but I feel like I've met someone else who matches that uniqueness. So, and also someone who has enough in common that kind of sparks creativity in me as well, which is just something that I love too. So thank you so much, Caitlin, for everything you have done through this time, and now I know that you're going to be addicted to a lot of other things. I am definitely going to be sending you a package. I have already started wish listing some stuff and trying to figure out how big a package can be to send it to. But yes, we are going to do swaps. We're going to be Faxi pen pals, so that will be awesome. And I just hope that you achieve your dreams. I hope that everybody achieves their dreams, whether it is to finish their novel or to start another one, or to, you know, read as many books as they can, or whatever it is. I really just wish my love and my support, my gratitude and my light and everything, my inspiration to you guys, because that is why I'm here, and that's why I think everyone should be here. And there's nothing that you can't do in life, so I want to leave you guys with that message, that no matter what happens with your writing, there is nothing that you cannot do. Okay, so moving on from the thank yous, what am I working on this month? Which is why I'm putting it up on my booktube channel, because you know what, I don't know if I'm going to get a lot of reading done. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to finish the books that I said in my made to be read, which is so weird for me. I'll be happy just to finish one book this month, because my month is going to be a hectic bitch, and that's only if I actually sit down and do half of these things. So at the moment, I mentioned during my videos that I'm doing a faxing challenge. Jesus, Blair, seriously, fanfiction challenge. So I'm doing that, and that's going to take all month. So I'm writing about 500 to 1,000 words a day. So that takes about an hour, 2 hours chunk out of my life. Then I have my new love of faxes, which sadly last week I actually probably spent about 3 or 4 days worth of 18-hour blocks just sitting on YouTube watching videos, which was really bad. I mean, I was doing everything else around the house as well, like I normally do, but the computer was on for 18 hours and I was watching YouTube all pretty much consistently throughout the day and night, so that was just sad. So, but I'm setting up that, and I'm also setting up a blog to go with it, but also a blog to be attached to my business, which leads me to another topic, that I'm writing up a business plan for a business I'm not going to talk too much about because I'm too scared yet, and I know you guys wouldn't say, you know, why such the big dreams, but I feel like I want to say that I'm doing this, but I don't want to say exactly what I'm doing because I might sort of crash myself before I get a chance to do it. Just the weird way that happens. So I am actually in the process of starting a business plan, and I have a meeting with my brother, who is an accountant, in 2 weeks, no, next week, and we're going to go over my business plan, and I have to do lots of market research and stuff like that, and then we're going to take the next step, and I need to know how much money I need and all that sort of stuff. So I will just say that that is going to take up a very, very big chunk of my month, and even though I'm spreading it out you know, every couple of days doing different parts of my business plan and different parts of my business. Yeah, I have big dreams. I'm a big freaking dream thinker, so it makes my brain explode. So dream big. So that's what I'll be doing with that. And yeah, the new blog, it's My So Swift Life, and it's going to be dealing with organisation, file facts, craft, anything like that that is on my other channel, which is Blair Smith. Smith. That's original. No, Blair Swift, and yeah, it's not like anything to do with Taylor Swift. Every time I look at it, I think, why did you choose that name? It's because my planner is Swift, so yeah. So I'm looking at my notes. See, like I have things planned. So I'm going to do. This is not technically on Tuesday, but I have plans for this channel as well. I'm going to do some book jar videos and how I plan my YouTube video process. I might do that on my File Facts channel though. Yeah, just some stuff like that. I'm going to be doing that kind of stuff. So I'll be alternating between 2 channels as well. So obviously, you know, you might go a week or 2 without seeing anything from this channel and then, holy shit, here's a video. So I'm pretty much consistently focusing on my File Facts channel at the moment because I'm sort of working on my File Facts. Also, we are planning a big move. Not a big move. But we're planning a very, very close move. So over the next 2 to 3 months, I'm going to have to be actually really knuckling down and planning everything, because my experience of moving is that I moved out of home really young. I jumped around from house to house. Various situations, various partners just landed me in really bad situations. I'm in a good situation now with my life. This house is falling to pieces. So we want to move, but I don't want to run away. I tend to run away from houses a lot, or run to different parts of the country. So I'm in a good relationship now. I'm in a good, good mindset. I've changed a lot. I've moved a lot as a person. So I want to actually really take the time to make this the best move to the next house. And we don't buy a house, but we're renting one. But I do want to actually really consciously make sure, that we're getting the right quotes and we're not overspending money or underspending money, or because I don't get that much money and my partner doesn't at the moment either. But we do get by. So that is going to be like a daily plan for the next week at least, where I'm going to be doing quotes and finding out things and getting people to come over and all that kind of organisation and planning and stuff like that. So I'll probably make a video on my File Facts channel documenting this move as well. So if you're interested in like how to plan a move or whatnot, yeah, I think I might make some videos about that. Okay, I'm going to go now because this video is way too long. And I need to go and actually start writing my story and business plan. So, as you can see, I have another busy week ahead of me. Busy, busy Blair. That's the life of a housewife. Don't ever let anyone tell you that being a housewife is not a full-time job, because it is. You just don't get paid for it. Okay, so, yeah, if you want to comment, rate, subscribe, anything, request any videos, please let me know in the down bar, and I shall see you pretty things later. Bye.